Starting today in Toronto, every time you enter an indoor public space, you must wear a mask. For months, experts have been promoting the use of wearing a mask to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19. And while majority of people appear to be on board with the message, a small group of protesters which were gathered here at Yonge and Dundas Square earlier today do not. And experts warn, do not listen to them.
I choose not to wear the mask and down.
Well, that's because we're right, and you guys are spreading it.
Are we? Are we spreading it?
Yes.
We are healthy now. Our immune systems keep us healthy.
The use of masks has been shown, I should say, to actually make a difference. Whether it's around reducing the potential for transmission or whether it's around reminding people as a visual cue.
Children under 2 and those who can't wear a mask for medical reasons will not have to wear one. And the rules will not apply in apartment buildings, childcare facilities, or schools. The bylaw is currently in effect until September 30th. While a majority of people understand the new rule, not everyone agrees with it. A small group of anti-mask protesters piling onto the subway this morning to protest the TTC's mandatory mask rule. Officials say most residents have already been following the rules around face coverings, and experts aren't the only ones in favor of the new bylaw.
I don't think they're entitled to go into a store or restaurant or indoors with me without wearing a mask. And they're spreading a lot of probably misinformation too.
The TTC issued a statement saying upwards of 84% of TTC customers wear a mask or face covering, which is consistent with other cities around the world where face coverings on transit are mandatory.
I just hope, and I'm confident the majority of people will follow the law, and that will follow it because it's common sense, that you want to keep your neighbors healthy and they want to keep you healthy. We don't want this virus to spread.
What we know about the virus is that anytime you're in an enclosed space where the air isn't circulating enough, you emit droplets from your mouth while you're talking. You don't see them, but you have a cloud of droplets around you when you're talking. You risk infecting anyone that you're speaking to or close to.
Toronto emergency doctor Kashif Pirzada has to wear a mask for his entire shift at the hospital. He echoes Dr. Eileen Davila's message. So what do you have to say to people who complain about it being uncomfortable to wear?
No, I've heard all kinds of arguments against it, like that it lowers your oxygen or, builds up your carbon dioxide. And if that were true, many of us would be dead almost every day from this. So I don't buy that there's dangers to wearing a mask.
The city says they're focused on education rather than enforcement, but in extreme cases, bylaw officers can issue fines. The city has set the fine at $1,000 per offense.